He basically put a restraining order against me.
Who did this?
Andre. And only people I know you put a restraining order against somebody unless it's a battered woman, like a wife, a baby mama. I didn't know a so-called gangster rapper would go put a restraining order against another man.
Right. It's very because I know the way.
Is that why you're saying he's gay?
I'm saying he's gay because there's a guy named Bruce and they've been sleeping together for years.
Oh.
And we had a meeting. We had these meetings in the red room, right? And once we had these meetings, you had to put everything on the table. Everybody had some drinks and wouldn't nobody lie. Because if anybody get caught lying, it was always a consequence.
Right.
So Tupac stood up and said, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. Dre, you's a faggot. Dre said, first of all,
right,
I'm not a faggot. He said, okay, well then you're a homosexual. He said, I'm not a homosexual. I'm bisexual.
These meetings are
so
something
he
else.
said, you bisexual. He said, see, that's another thing I don't want to do. I don't want to be doing songs with a guy who's pounding other guys in the butt. then Dre said, Pac, I thought you was smart. You still dumb. If I want to pound some butt, I could do a woman. I'm a bisexual because I like to get my cheekbones blew out. I like to get pounded in the butt.
Oh my!
Well, let me just say,
what a meeting.
let me say something about this meeting because you're bringing us into the inner workings of a record company. A lot of people aren't used to this.
Really?
A lot of us live normal lives.
Yo, what's good, people? Had to come through, man. I heard Casanat moms over there in Trinidad starving. Go back to where you come from, man. Go feed your moms. Stop leeching off of us. But this right here, right? This Suge Knight interview on Howard Stern. I spoke about it before when I spoke about Dave Chappelle on Howard Stern. Now, I want to know, is Suge Knight capping? Because, Suge, this is like back in the day Suge Knight. This ain't today's Suge Knight. And, Suge said, yo, I'm a better man than I used to be. He said that already. So it's talking about it now because, like, this is slanderous if it's not true. And, Tupac dead. Dr. Dre, he got stuff going on. Like, he's a super billionaire now. You know what I'm saying? So, it does look spooky with Dre being a billionaire and Suge being in jail. Looks like some things were going on. But this sounds completely nasty. And we need to know if this secret meeting ever happened. If this meeting ever happened. Like, is this facts or is it cap? Where Dr. Dre admits to NAMBLA activity. Admits to some Charlie Sheen activity, I should say. You know what I'm saying? Because this sounds totally disgusting, foul, and egregious. But this has been erased from our lexicon. We don't participate in it. Dr. Dre is still Dr. Dre. That's why he still got the greatest Super Bowl halftime show. But this is crazy right here. And I spoke about it before, and I want to bring it to you because I'm like, yo, or is Howard Stern the buck breaker? That's what I was talking about on that Dave Chappelle video, because on that Dave Chappelle video, that's where Dave Chappelle had to, he was a young comic, he was a young teenager, and they buck broke. They tried to buck break Dave Chappelle as a youngster. Remember that clip? Go back on my videos, you can see that video where Dave Chappelle is like, they made him acting as a woman and everything like that in Howard Stern studios, everything. And that black woman, Robin, that was Howard Stern's sidekick, man. She definitely does not get off easy. She definitely deserves just as much as we give Howard Stern. We don't let her off because she's black. She is an enabler. She's like Eunice Rivers from the Tuskegee experiment. That's who she is. So, this right here, Suge Knight says Dr. Dre admits to being a bisexual. That is wild, nasty, freaky. I don't even know what you want to call that. You know what I'm saying? But, it's crazy because we know about the Tupac and Dr. Dre beef. Tupac been had beef with Dr. Dre and Pac, and this whole shit about gayness surrounding Dr. Dre and Tupac, that was his beef about like a lot of the shit. Because I know that he said when he signed to Death Row, he wanted to work with Dr. Dre more, and like that was his reason for signing to Death Row, was to work with Dr. Dre. But so So this is very weird here. We need do we need clarification on this, or do we just leave this out of the lexicon? And then put it on Howard Stern for being a black butt breaker. It's like, it's Howard Stern where you bring dirty rumors and dirty business on black men to ruin their image. So that is kind of what it seems like, because we know that's the role Howard Stern plays. He's the black man ruiner. So now, do we take is anything said around him like to be taken seriously? Or is Suge Knight, because Suge is Suge, so is he telling the truth about what Tupac is saying to Dr. Dre and what Dr. Dre said? They said they've been knowing about the guy named Bruce. Holy smokes, like this is a weird, nasty story, dog. Weird, nasty, and freaky. And I guess for people's personal list and legacy, this needs to be cleared up. But I did want to see if anybody else could say something about this, because I thought it was totally egregious. I have no respect for Howard Stern. I know the role that he plays, but this shit right here, Bruce and bisexuals and butt pounding like that's totally egregious, man. Not acceptable. But Kashanat mom is starving. You get what I'm saying? So we're gonna get out of here, man. I'm gonna be back on the next one, man. Salute.